Ariana, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, this video is actually in collaboration with another YouTuber. She is a friend of mine on Facebook. We met through a makeup group or a YouTube group, I can't remember. Her name is Ray Cad. So I will link her channel right here for you guys, and I will also link it down below in the description box so you guys can go see her video. It's a two-part video. We are doing fire and ice. If you guys haven't already seen by my intro, I am obviously fire, so please go check out her channel and we can just jump right on into this tutorial. Okay, so for today's video I am doing the fire side of things. So obviously I'm going to be playing with some yellows and oranges and reds, so I am going to be dabbling back into the James palette from Morphe. And if you are unfamiliar with the palette, it is this bad boy. So it's a really pretty palette. It has some really pretty oranges and reds and this beautiful yellow right here. So we're gonna play with this palette today. So the first thing that I want to do is I'm going to use ColourPop's concealer, and I am just going to create a base on my eyes. So I am using the color Fair 06 all over my eyes and just blending it in with a Wet Beauty blender by also Morphe. Okay, so now that I have both of my eyes primed, I am going to go in with a blender brush like so, and I am going to go in into my crease. I'm going to go in with the color 518, which is a bright orange, and I'm just going to fill that all into my crease. And then on the outer corners, I am going to go in with a tapered brush like so, and I'm going to go into the color You're Kidding, and I'm going to bring that out into kind of like a wing. And blend it into the color 518. I'm going to go back into 518. And I'm just bringing 518 and the You're Kidding color blended together, the top with the color You're Kidding going on top. Underneath it, I'm going to go in with the color B and just bring that into the outer corner and spread it onto my lid. And just start to bring it, the color B, up into the crease a little bit. Now I am going to go in with some concealer. So this is the ColourPop concealer in the shade 08, light 08, and I'm going to put that on the inner corners. So the inner corner, and just drag it out into the center of my lid. And then I'm going to go over it with the color Flashback and just set it with the white. Now I am going to go back into that bright orange, so the 518 color, and I'm just going to go over the top of where that concealer touches. And then my entire lid, I want it to be yellow, so I am going to go in with the other side of my Luxie brush. I'm going to go into the color B, and I'm just going to fill in my entire lid. And then of course I'm just going to blend all of the colors together. So the 518, B, and You're Kidding. So once you have something as cool and fun as that, you can go in and do the exact same thing on the other side. So I'm going to quickly go do that off camera, and I will be right back. Alright, so I have both of my eyes on now. So now I'm going to go into the Pretty Vulgar liquid liner, and I'm going to use the Made You Look precision brush right here, and I'm going to quickly go do a winged liner. So I will be right, actually I might not do a wing liner, I might just do just a little liner just so that it covers my lashes that I'm going to put on. So I'm just going to go do a quick line right across and throw some lashes on, and I will be right back. Okay, so I threw on some lashes and I just touched up my eyebrows because they were still done from earlier. So now I'm going to go in and do my bronzer. So this is the NYX Sculpting and Highlight Palette. So I just go in with a blush brush from Morphe, and I go in with the warmest shades in my palette. So I go in with this one right here and this one right here, and I just sculpt out my cheeks. And then with the same brush, I like to go in with banana shade, and I just kind of set my forehead. And then I go in with the second shade in the palette, so this one right here, and I go over my high points. And now that that's all done, I like to go in with my Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula, and I just do the apples of my cheeks. And then I like to go in with a big brush like this and just blend it all together. And then once that's done, we can now go into the James Charles palette again, and we can do the under eyes. So the under eyes, I think I'm gonna go in with the same colors. So I'm gonna go in with the orange first. So that is the color 518, and I'm just gonna smoke out my waterline with the orange. And now I'm gonna go in with the color B and just connect the outer corners. And then I'm gonna go back in with that red shade, which is You're Kidding, and just make the wing a little bit darker on the side. Like that, and then I think I'm gonna put the red on the very center. And then I'm gonna go back in with 518 and just blend everything together. Now I think instead of doing an inner corner highlight, I think I'm gonna go in the color B, just do a bright yellow. So I'm going in with the Lexi 111 Mint Flat Mini Flat Angle, and I'm just going to put the yellow color right on the outer, or inner outer corner. So I think this look is turning out really cool. So the last thing that I need to do for the eyes is some mascara and a little bit of liner. So this is the Butter London Double Decker Lashes. So I'm just gonna quickly do my bottom lashes. And then I am gonna do some black liner. So now the last thing that I need to do to finish this look is to throw on a wig and do, well, I have three things to do. I have to put some lipstick on, a wig, and some highlight. So I'm gonna quickly go grab my highlight, and then we can highlight this up and throw my wig on. Okay, so before I throw my highlight on, I'm just gonna quickly set my face. And now I am gonna go in with some setting spray on my highlighting brush and just a little bit of oil. So I was watching a bunch of YouTube videos. I did this in my last video too, and it worked really well. So it's just putting a little bit of oil on my high points before I put my highlight on, and it really helps to pop out my highlight and make it stand out. So just put a little bit on wherever you want your highlight to go, and then you can put your highlight directly on it. And then I like to go in with the highlight by Physicians Formula, the Butter Highlight in the color Pearl. And I just like to go over top of that just to give it a little bit more of a whiter, kind of more intense, blinged out highlight. Because the first highlight that I used was the highlight from Juvia's Place, which is Nefertiti, which is kind of like a gold highlight, and I like to go for more of the blinding white highlight, so similar to what we got going on now, and I think it looks really cool. So now I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other side, and the oil I'm using is just an oil that we got in an Ipsy bag like months and months and months ago. So a lot of people use bio oil and they say it works really well, so this is just the oil I have right now. So it makes it really blinding, and I think I put a little bit too much on my nose, so I may have to fix that. I'm going to quickly go fix that, and then I'm going to throw my wig on, and I will be right back. So this is the wig that I chose to rock with this really gorgeous fiery look. So the last thing that I need to do is throw on a lipstick. So I think I'm going to go into the shade Flamethrower and Queen Bee by Jeffree Star. So I'm going to quickly put Flamethrower all over my lips, and then I'm going to do an ombre with Bee, which is Queen Bee, which is the yellow. If this doesn't work, I'm going to do a red instead. So I actually really like the Flamethrower. It looks really, really cool with this look. So now I'm gonna throw on a little bit of Queen Bee just on the center. I love the way that Queen Bee smells. It smells like Mr. Sketch markers and it's ridiculous. I love it. So this is the finished look that I came up with for the collaboration with my friend. Again, I will link her YouTube down below, and you guys can give her a subscribe or give her a follow or give her video a watch. She is doing the fire version of this collaboration, but I really, really, really love how this turned out. I didn't know if this video was actually gonna work, and I'm really, really happy it did. It looks really gorgeous. I love the wings that I did with the eyeshadow. I love pairing it with this wig. As you guys know, this is my absolute favorite wig that I own, and I just thought it was going to be such a cool look to pull it together, and it really worked. I'm also really impressed with how these two worked together. I've never used Flamethrower and Queen Bee before as lipsticks. I've only ever used them as lip swatches during my lip swatch video that I did many, many months ago, and I haven't used them since. So I'm really happy that I got a chance to use them tonight, and thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you guys will give my friend Ray Ray a subscribe and you'll go watch her video, and thank you so much for watching this one, and I will see you guys at my next video. Bye!